Welcome back everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 2021 Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4. So this now has 1,204 horsepower, 790 pounds-feet of torque from a 7-litre twin-turbocharged V12 engine. The car now weighs 3,363 pounds, still has its all-wheel drive system, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 2.171 seconds and 0 to 100 in 4.171 seconds. So we've had 8 other Lamborghinis out on this series so far, and the slowest of which was I think the oldest, at the 1973 Lamborghini Espada 400 GT, which managed 264 miles an hour, which is by no means the worst amount of speed that we've had from a car in the series, but neither is it the best. So yeah, I'm hoping that this can at least do better than that, but having all-wheel drive as standard does tend to slow cars down on this game. Not sure why, it's just the case. So yeah, but nonetheless, let's get out there and see what this car can do. So yeah, properly quick, revs a lot higher than it did originally, with it having race cams now, so we're at more than 9,000 RPM, and the engine is slightly enlarged to 7 litres from 6.5. We're already up to 200 miles an hour. Now the one thing that is going to slow this down is that rear spoiler, which we can not change any of the aerodynamics about, or downforce or anything like that. So yeah, that is probably going to be the Achilles heel for this car. As you can see, we are struggling to get up to 250, which, considering this has more than 1,200 horsepower, is a massive surprise, especially when you consider it's hardly unaerodynamic, it's not like a brick or anything like that. So yeah, there we go, finally managed 250. What else are we going to do? 252. You've got loads of revs left. 253. Are we really going to be slower than a 50-plus-year-old Lamborghini? Looks like it's going to be the case. This is a massive disappointment. Come on. Right, this downhill section will give us extra speed, but it's about whether or not we can maintain it after the fact. But even so, with that hill, it's only got all up to 258. Any more? 254. But that's all she wrote. That is a massive disappointment. More than 1,200 horsepower. Got this sleek body. You know, you got all of that going for it, and yet it's 10 mile an hour behind a 50-year-old classic. So yeah, that is a massive disappointment. The 9th Lamborghini we've had out on this series, and comfortably the worst. In fact, it is the 3rd worst car that we've had on this series. You have to go all the way down to the bottom to look at the likes of the Ford F-150 SVT Lightning from 2003, which only managed 249 miles an hour, and the Jaguar Mark II from 1959, which only managed 233 miles an hour. Whereas this is 3 miles an hour behind a Wuling Hongyang Mini EV Macaron, which is that tiny cube which had an electric power plant, and it's 3 miles an hour slower than that. 5 miles an hour slower than a Ford Capri RS 3100. 6 miles an hour slower than the original Chevrolet Corvette and the Fiat 124 Sport Spider, and it's 7 miles an hour slower than a Citroen DS from 1975. So yeah, not quite sure why this is as slow as it is, but it is properly slow, and yeah, which is despite really rather quite quick acceleration, and sure, it wasn't struggling to deal with that extra power or torque or even the extra speed, but yeah, still not particularly quick, and yeah, ultimately a big disappointment. So yeah, a real shame there. Was expecting it to go a lot faster, but yeah, nonetheless, thank you for watching. You can get this car in the current festival playlist for only 20 points, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.